You wish to hear a story of the moon?
Maybe.
That tale begins long, long ago.
Oh my god. They started with Varka and Aino.
Nafa's starting her story already.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's always so interesting going back and watching this stuff after already playing all this stuff, you know? It's always so interesting. And there's Yehoda and Durin as well. Adorable Yehoda. So this is was this the first time you guys saw these characters? Please let me know. Like, was it the first time you saw Yehoda and all these characters as well? Oh, she's adorable.
Oh, the moon's a long way off.
And there's a
We might
Nefa.
go hungry, but at least we have plenty of time. Huh? Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
That headpiece of yours is pretty unique.
Headpiece.
Who designed it? Could you hook me up?
Oh. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, like
In that era,
the abyss
there was
inside of
no
him there?
boundary between life and death.
Because I'm playing Durin's quest right now, and that's like a big like not a big aspect of it. It's a big aspect of his like a lot of self-reflection, all this stuff too. But like also his story, you know, as we saw in like the other acts, was about the abyss inside of him. Like if that was gonna ever like I don't know if you call it taint him or if that was ever going to cause a problem. And that's the same reason why, like, you know, say Vaughn was trying to give him a pep talk at the time, and now I guess they're talking about the 3 moons.
Willpower flowed freely among countless beings. The primordial being that once ruled this planet made 3 moons rise from the earth.
Stunning music, isn't it? Really stunning music. Oh, Flynn's.
It was not until the funerary year that the primordial voice once again
Look at this shot.
cried out in the darkness.
They showed the facility as well. Interesting.
The Frostmoon Scions again.
And of course, the problem she was having with the Frostmoon Signs as
A
well.
laughably futile rebellion.
It's so crazy where she started off here like being so insolent and aggressive with people, and now like she's like a character who like is part of the crew. You know what I mean? Like even if she doesn't want to be. This music is oh, what a stunning shot!
I, your loyal emissary and scion of Hyperborea, beseech you to cast down your gaze from the celestial dome above.
The music
May
is
your
so
gentle
beautiful.
tears pierce the frigid night and grant us the forsaken and forgotten.
This is so pretty. And then like if this was this again, I need to know context. Was this everyone's like first taste of all these characters? Like for real? Because if so, like they're doing a great job of presenting them for the first time, whether it be like Yehoda or Durin, or like the way they have like Flynn's just like in the shot looking mysterious. It doesn't betray his character too much, I think. You know, having Varka with his back turned as well probably would have been a very shocking moment, I think, for everybody in the trailer, right? As well.
Guiding light.
Oh, look at these shots. It's stunning. There's Never.
You didn't come here for the story.
Incredible, incredible character design.
Finished already, huh?
No. It's just a greater storyteller than myself has come.
Oh! Wait, it's in?
Now, beyond the moonlight's reach,
This music's giving me so much chills. It's hitting my heart.
ancient shadow brandishes its hunting claws, taking aim at the stars.
Oh my god.
You're right. I came here for the moon.
I came here for the moon. I can't, you know how beautiful this music is? How beautiful these shots are. And of course now we know he came here to protect the moon, right? But in terms of like, again, this is so stunning as well, but in terms of like a trailer shot, him being like, I've come here for the moon. I've come here for the moon. It's such a great thing because like, again, your thought is, why does Varka want the moon? But then as you play the game, you're like, oh, he's here to I guess protect this land from like people who want the moon, I guess, is what you'd want to say it. Oh my god, it looks like abyssal hands as well. Like,
I'm afraid you have the wrong person.
this.
Now, be gone.
Oh. With the Wild Hunt, right? This is a really cool trailer. It's a really cool showcase of a bunch of characters as well. No. Columbina. And what a heavenly way to like introduce her as well. This beautiful music. Ethereal. Magical.
In the water, the future mirrors the past.
Insane. Insane. Insane.
The veil of lies is slipping.
This music is so beautiful. It shoots you in the hair. Like it's gorgeous to a degree that it can be barely described. It just like makes you get chills. It makes you feel like you're flying.
The moon's fall is nigh.
On the changing of the flowers as well. That's not the end of the trailer, is it? That's where they show it, Alice
Here at last.
coming off of the
And
boat.
things look even messier than last time.
An albino.
Alice, shall we begin?
I love looking at this stuff from the perspective of someone who's seeing, because again, I wouldn't want to see this personally. I do not want to see this stuff before I go into region ever. The reason being is just like I like to be surprised by absolutely everything going into it. So I don't want. The only reason I'm watching this now is because literally someone told me that like it's actually like, you know, it's okay to watch it now because like pretty much everything that like is shown in the trailer as we've seen so far has been something we've seen so far, or characters we've seen so far. We've seen every single character so far that's in the trailer, which is grand, which is great. It means I can watch the trailer. It's the first time also I've gotten to watch a trailer for a region before I've technically finished the region as well, which is a new thing. But again, it's special circumstances. We've never had like 7 acts before in an Ark Conquest. But it's so cool looking back, seeing like, oh, Albedo was here, Alice was here. Oh, it's cool seeing, you know, all these characters being showcased in the way that they were beforehand. My first showcase for a lot of these characters, for every one of these non-Krai characters, would either be no, it was all in the story quest, because beforehand with the Nalan characters, it was like on the banner for a while. Before I got to Nalan, I saw them on the banner first of all. This is the first time ever, I think this year as I've caught up, that I've been able to see characters on the banner the same time you guys have, as I'm playing the story the same time you guys are as well. So it's been a very special feeling, but like looking back in the trailer is so cool. Just the art of it, just the music of it, the way that they presented it, the beauty of it. I think that's something to be really admired, rather than just like, you know, for me personally, I wouldn't watch it beforehand, you know? It's really cool. That was pretty magical.
There's no rush, and I'd like to catch up with an old friend first.
Yeah? And?
And you, young man?
Oh my god, that's the way they showed him. He was here for Totori.
Score of my own to settle.
What did he says it there? Okay. The music is insane. The music is insane. This line here. This line right here.
And you,
This is
young
insane.
man?
What a great way to end a trailer.
Let's part ways here. I have an old score of my own.
Yeah,
to
about
settle.
Totori. Holy hell, what an incredible way of doing this. Legitimately so freaking cool. Insane. Absolutely insane. We'll pause it here on this thing here as well. People said I can also look at the splash, because what I was doing with the splash screen was like I was booting up the game, but I was making sure like just to focus on the middle and not focus on everything around it as well, of course. Because one of those situations where like I didn't want to like, you know, see anything in too much detail, right? But you can see like even here, like Jordan's on the banner in the background there, like very small. Alice and N are in the back as well with Varka. You can also see here that like there's like all the other characters, Nefer and Yehoda, and like yeah, there's a bunch of characters on this thing too. But like yeah, it's been like, I don't care if people call me silly, by the way. I don't give a damn. Like legitimately, I've gotten to the point where like I even like discussing that is just like whatever. I don't care. You know, if people are like, hey, like it's silly that you don't react to this, like you don't like, it's like, okay, you react to it. That's fine. For me personally, is the way I like to do it. End of. It's not really a debate for me anymore. I love that I get to be surprised by everything, and I also acknowledge as well. Like, and I can go back as well and be totally like, hey, this trailer would have hyped someone up as well. You know, this trailer would have made you go crazy, because like there's moments in this trailer that are so well done and such a great way of like, and we'll actually like, I'll show you here. First of all, of course, I think the biggest part like to hype you up is like the Devon part at the end where he's like, I got my own score to settle. So good at just making you, how do I say it? Like it's the moment where everyone jumps out of their seat and goes, he's here, you know? And then like, of course, seeing Albedo walk out of the shadows, that's intentionally so amazing. The heavenly moment here where she steps down, like almost instantly you're like, this is one of the most magical things I've ever seen. This is one of the most magical things I've ever seen. The music in the background, her herself jumping down here is such an incredible moment. It is a breathtaking scene. I think earlier on we saw like Flynn's, but here we see him like fighting right back against the Wild Hunt as well, which again, it's a showcase of his character too. You're like, what are these hands? What? It looks like abyss, but wait, he can dissipate them?
I'm afraid you have
You know?
wrong person.
Sorry if I'm like, you know, imagining what would like you would think, but I'm just saying that's why I think it's a good trailer as well for people who do like to watch this stuff too. This is the most replayed section, by the way, which is like Varka, I think, as well. Because again, you get to see Varka. It's showcasing Varka 100%. You get to see Nefer for the first time. She looks amazing. Oh, that's not a good way of showcasing her, is it?
You didn't.
Her character, that's not a good way of showcasing her either. Her character design is incredible.
Your guiding light.
It's one of my favorite characters. This shot here, look at this. Hanging on the moon as well. Like, look at her character design is so, like, S tier. This here as well is another absolutely stunning scene too. Well, this as well, seeing the marionette. Right now you're thinking, I think you would think, okay, she's going to be causing a lot of problems here. Like, again, I wouldn't have thought either now. Again, I'm not saying that all trailers are just going to spoil everything. That's not what I'm saying. I think sometimes people think when I say, like, I'm not going to watch these trailers first, it can seem like I'm saying they're going to spoil absolutely everything. It's just like, I don't want to know anything, you know? And in this case, I feel like it's one of those cases where it sets a great tone where you're like, oh, what's she planning? What's she doing? We know she's done some crazy stuff before, only then to have her be like, you know, cutie patootie marionette, you know? Yeah, she ripped out some people's tongues, but like, Jesus Christ, guys, let a girl have a hobby for once, you know? Great artwork as well.
Laughably futile rebellion.
Really great artwork. And this shot here is incredible. Llama, we're not going to see her full frame here, obviously, but we get to see her walking through the water. We know how, like, you know, this has, like, now religious connotations, but it's just the way that the shine and the sparkle at the top here, the music in the background, her, like, wading through the water is, like, such a pretty scene as well. This here, like, just starting off is very cute, right? Great shot starting off.
Mister, Nefa's starting her story.
I know, being, like, the most adorable creature in the world.
Thanks for the heads up.
This music very like kind of like it's like there's a little bit of mystery to it. Like it has like a very beautiful feel to it as well, where like it does have a there's like a softness but like a somber kind of like sad beauty under it as well. But then we get into kind of like a very more kind of like fun and boppy tone here, like an adventure movie. Look at it, she's so adorable here as well. They knew they did that pose. They're like, you're gonna think she's amazing.
It's a long way off. We might go hungry, but at least we have plenty of time.
With these horns here right now, and again, I know like a lot of this is just gonna be like, hey, this is what you would have felt. But like I'm saying, like I think it's such a cool thing to be like, wait, Durin? Is this Durin? You know, really cool stuff.
Hey kid, that headpiece of yours is pretty unique. Who designed it? Could you hook me up?
I think him holding his heart and then looking and thinking about like, you know, the headpiece he has, looking at his own reflection is him questioning who he is. And like, that's a big part of his story as well of like him, you know, acclimating to Mondstadt. And we see that even in like the Durin quest as well. If you want to know what these trailers are, I'm eventually going to watch these as another video as well. Like, but I think after I finish the Durin quest is probably the best time to do it. But I would say like in terms of this trailer, like in just that as an art piece, which is what we always judge the trailers on, I think as well. Music is absolutely beautiful. It fits the tone in every single scene that it's in. It's a great way of showcasing characters for people who want to see that beforehand. You see as well, like here, Yehoda acting adorably, but she's also like very proactive and like kind of like very outgoing. You see Durin, but you don't get a full experience for who he is. You see he's being very reflective though. You get a kind of a feel for Varka as this very heroic character, and Aino as being very like sweet and adorable. Nefert's has like kind of like a I would say like a very serious feel to her as well, but she's also like a bit cunning at the same time. Even in this trailer, also the way she kind of like smiles and laughs about like what Varka's true meaning for being here is. You see Llama wading through the water and understanding that like she has like very like she's in touch with like the idea of like religion here and the religious parts of Nod Krai. Maybe not even religion, but like spiritual and forest adjacent. We saw Flynn's dissipating the wild tongue, but we wouldn't know what the wild tongue was at that point as well. We also saw him standing there with his lantern amongst like this graveyard and amongst the lighthouse. I think there you would realize that his character is kind of like very much a little bit maybe like more gothic. But I don't think you would get a full feel for how funny he actually is and how charming he is and how much of a gentleman he is from that mode there. But like you would see like his design there at the very least. You see N. But were they calling her N at this point? Like, wasn't this showcase with like this is N, and were they calling it? Were they going that's Alice? But yeah, like even there, like it was like a really cool idea as well to have like again for people who want to see that stuff as well. Yeah, I'm trying to see like all the stuff here. The marionette again, the mystery of like, oh, what's she doing here? Oh, she's up against the Frost Moon Scions. What is the Frost Moon Scion? The Fatui are probably up to something kind of dastardly here. The dissipating of that there as well. One of the best introductions to Columbina, because I think this kind of sells like how magical Columbina is going to feel throughout this entire showcase. She's one of my favorite characters now, but like when you first meet Columbina in the game, it is, I think, one of the most beautiful scenes, not just like as a character introduction, but a scene in general. The flowers everywhere, the moonlight glow that lights up this whole cavern that you're in, the heavenly ethereal music and the song that you hear in the distance that draws you there. It's so beautiful. And here, like, you have just like this amazing looking shot. And it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And then like the ending here as well, like seeing Alice, this would have blown people's minds 100%. Seeing Albedo show up would have been like, oh my God, Albedo's here. What the hell? And again, he is connected to the Hexen Circle as well. And of course, you have, to me, like again, amongst all the stuff, it's crazy that this is like one of the moments that I feel like would have been the most like, oh my freaking God. Well, actually, no, I say that now because I know what Alice looks like. I think seeing what Alice looks like and seeing N would have been probably a bigger deal. But I think now retroactively this is a bigger deal to me because it's like, oh my God, he's going to fight Totori, you know, because we know Totori's here already. It's really cool stuff.
I have an old score of my own to settle.
Yeah. So I think that's good where we're going to end this here. But what I'll say about this is, as a trailer, fantastic. For people who want to see a showcase of characters like that, it's fantastic. Music is amazing, fits every single purpose. Artwork is great. It's fantastic. It's a really fantastic trailer. In the future, I will still not be watching these trailers. For me personally, it's just not something that I do. I watch them afterwards. And yes, it's one of those things where like I find it hard to keep up hype, I think, sometimes, because that's what they like for content creation. It's such a great thing, and 100%. And everyone like who does it like is like, you know, probably smarter than me, you know, because it is like a thing that it keeps the hype going, right? It and not just like in a way that's like oh, gotta keep that hype to get the money. I mean more in a way of just like it keeps people like talking about stuff as well. But like just for me personally, yes, I'm sacrificing the hype, which is dumb. I understand it's maybe silly, but I like to actually like, you know, watch it beforehand instead, you know. And it's no shame to people who watch it. Afterwards. It's no shame to people who watch it beforehand. Everyone should do the way that they want to do it. And that's the way I personally want to do it. Thank you guys for watching this, and thank you guys for supporting me and always supporting the series. The next thing we're doing is the Durin Quest. There'll be one Genshin video this week just because I think the Durin Quest is actually going to be very long for me. And then whatever comes after that we'll be doing as well. We're coming up to around Christmas time. So I hope you guys are doing well. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys are having great holidays. But yeah, we're going to be still doing videos as much as we can. Thank you guys, and thank you to Ty Ferrer 2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish Adusta, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, Hike Kasperian, Jared Beanham, Neo Sharite, and the highest tier on my YouTube, Rorgum7, Blasco, and Lucinagi. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.